Episode 2 of Warrior Nun. We got a little bit more on Ava's journey. She's still out partying, having fun, and things kind of take a turn for her at the end of the episode when all of a sudden the Trask, that's what they're calling this monster demon dude that comes from hell and is hunting down the Halo, which happens to be inside of Ava. And then all the warrior nuns show up, and Ava blasts the Trask back to hell. And then immediately the nuns just inject her with something in the neck. You know that movie trick where you just inject mystery fluid into somebody's neck and then they instantaneously pass out? Yep, that happened to poor Ava. We also got like a little glimpse into a company called Arqtech, and it seems like they're founded by a lady who found a divine artifact from the church made of, I think they're calling it divinium, and she's been doing scientific research using this material, and of course the church wants the material because they're protecting the material. We don't totally know everything about the material, but I think it's pretty clear to say that Arqtech is unwittingly opening portals into hell, and that's probably going to be a bad thing as far as this show goes. So I don't know if Arqtech is like willingly the bad guys or unwillingly the bad guys. That's something we'll have to find out. Kind of seems like the lady is all about doing it for science, but also there was a little undertone of, them being these bad guys that the nuns came into contact with and battled at the start of the first episode. Some mercenary group that Arqtech hired to deliver an item to them. Another little interesting thing with Ava was we saw her react to that holy shield artifact thing, which was kind of cool. So I'm sure that we'll come back to that later on in the series. And I don't know, maybe Ava's partying days are over. I'd be a little disappointed if we just never saw her almost boyfriend ever again, that he'd just go back to squatting in a mansion in Spain and just call that good, move on with his life. We also I believe there was a mention of the Chosen in relation to Arqtech, and then we had that scene where Ava saw the boy locked away at Arqtech, so kind of wondering what's going on there. It was just like one of those one sentence things where the Chosen was mentioned, and then you don't get any details on it. Then you see that little boy and you think like, well, is he one of the Chosen? Like what exactly is going on there? What sort of experiments and whatnot is Arqtech doing? So we'll just have to keep watching to find out, right? So I think that's going to wrap up my episode 2 recap. I liked this episode more than the first. Had me hooked in a little bit more. I want to see what's going to happen with Ava. I like the development of Arqtech. I just thought like they're an interesting bad guy, if that's even what they are. Hopefully we get lots more good stuff out of the show. So that's going to wrap up episode 2. I'm going to hop over and watch episode 3 right now, so I will see you soon.